Specially molded pieces made for specific uses is probably one of the most controversial topics in the LEGO community. So on one hand, some people really like it, right? Because you're able to get a lot of accuracy that you otherwise wouldn't get from these brick-built pieces. But on the other hand, having these specially molded pieces kind of defeats the whole purpose of having LEGO, right? Because LEGO, you have a specific system of pieces where you use a bunch of mundane or simple types of pieces and you are able to build these super complicated structures, right? So it's kind of like a puzzle. If you have a bunch of puzzle pieces and you use those puzzle pieces to make these complicated types of pictures, right? So imagine if in a puzzle, you just had one huge part where a large portion of the pictures is already completed. And this is kind of like what I think especially molded pieces are doing. So when you have these specially molded pieces, it kind of seems lazy, right? Because there is a reason why mock builders always encourage you to make everything using your own pieces and don't use these already made specialized rock pieces or things like this, right? Because when you're building something, it's much more impressive to actually build it out of normal bricks and actually represents the heart of what a LEGO system is. And now going back to the point of how these specially molded pieces do not represent what's in the actual LEGO system. If I were to ask you this question, right? If I were to give you this piece, you probably would not be able to recognize that it is a LEGO piece, right? Because it could probably just be from any brand, any toy brand, right? But here's the thing. I think that deep down, everyone knows that these pieces are not representative of the LEGO system. Take the Star Wars buildable figures, for example. Basically, everyone hated these. So, do you know what the most common answer to why these sucked? The answer was it was because people didn't think it felt like LEGO. Because these felt like action figures, but it did not feel like what LEGO would normally make. So now tell me, how are these buildable figures different from these specially molded pieces that are in normal LEGO sets? They're basically the same thing, right? You have these large pieces that are specially made just for that one character and basically cannot be used for anywhere else. So now that I've said all this, you might be wondering, how are we going to solve this? What's the solution to this? Well, the solution is to simply just make more simple pieces have more specialized functions. We can see that not only having specialized molded pieces will only be a short-term solution, it will also impact the long-term benefits to the company because you're not going to be able to use this piece in any other way, and you're going to have to create more and more specialized pieces for every single type of dragon or these type of things for specific uses. By using and creating more simple pieces that have specialized functions, you will not only retain more accuracy, you will also be able to use these pieces in a lot of other type of builds. And a good example of this is like snot bricks, right? Back in the day, when it was invented or like created, it was probably a very new concept to people who are already fans of LEGO, right? But now, snot bricks are essential to the system. People use it basically every single build. So by creating these specialized pieces or these more simple pieces that are able to be implemented into many different builds, it will not only create a better long-term solution for the company to be cost efficient, and it will also make all the builds more cohesive and actually feel like it's from the same system, instead of just having a brick-built body and then a random huge molded head. And we can see that right now, there already is a lot of very good brick-built heads, right? Even without creating more specialized pieces. An example of this is the Moro Dragon and also the dragon head from the Destiny's Bounty. Like, these dragon heads are basically the pinnacle of dragon heads we have now. So, and I think that just by having a few more of these pieces added to the arsenal of the LEGO system, we'll be able to improve the quality of like all of the heads by a lot and be able to actually match the accuracy of these actually specially molded heads. So, in conclusion, by creating more simple pieces with unique functions, it will be more beneficial to the LEGO system and also more cost effective for the company, and will also retain the accuracy more than if we were to make more of these specialized molded pieces such as these dragon heads. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!